Hi, what's up YouTube? In today's video we're going to be talking about when to change out your brake pads. If you would like to check out the best cheap OEM brake parts, I highly recommend you read down in the description below. As you can see by the brake pad model, when you get down to 3mm or less in brake pad thickness, it is time to change out your brake pads. Some other reasons to change out your brake pads on your car or your truck is maybe you have a wear sensor that went out. Like in this case here, this one is almost about to trigger the wear sensor. Some brake sensors, like this one here, is electronically connected to your dashboard instrument cluster. So whenever your wear sensor gets down and grinds against that rotor, it will trigger onto your dashboard that it's time to change out your brake pads. Other brake pads may have a wear indicator that actually is attached to the brake pad, and it grinds against the rotor whenever the brake pad gets severely worn out. So whenever you hear that screeching, squealing noise, you know it's time to change out your brake pads. Another great reason for changing out your brake pads is maybe you're just not satisfied with the performance of your current brake pads and you want to upgrade them. When it comes to doing a brake job, you can either buy the parts and just pay for the labor, or you can just do the whole thing yourself and save a bunch of money. In this case here, I did the whole job for around $600, and I went with Centric Rotors and PowerStop Evolution carbon fiber ceramic brake pads. So by far, out of all the brake pads I've used over the years, I really enjoy using the carbon fiber ceramics. They really far exceed the OEM brake pads. I've used semi-metallics and ceramics, and these have a very strong bite, and it really prolongs the life of the rotors. Most importantly, the kit has everything you need as far as hardware and your brake sensors. And I love how these don't give off as much brake dust compared to semi-metallics. I used to have semi-metallics by Hawk, and seriously my rims would go from like silver to black, and I have to wash them at least once a week. Here are the Centric Rotors that I bought. I highly recommend these performance rotors. They're really nice and compatible with any kind of brake pads, whether they're semi-metallic, ceramic, or carbon fiber ceramic like mine. These rotors also match my factory rotors that came on my Lexus, and they have the same slotted design, and these are even painted in a nice black enamel on the interior hub, on the outside hub, and on the vented portions on the top part of the rotor. So it protects it from getting rusted. In my opinion, it's cheaper and better for you to change out your brake pads and rotors at the same time so you have even wear. But in this case here, I actually upgraded my calipers as well and put a nice red coat on it and put a decal on it as well. All the products that I used on my car, I left the links down in the description below for you. I hope this video was helpful so you know when to change out your brake pads, and I hope you enjoyed some of the recommendations that I gave you. I'm just basing this off of my own experience, but if you have any other recommendations, just leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me, comment below if you have any questions, subscribe, and share this video. And as always, thank you all for watching. If you watch the rest of this video, you'll be able to see me using these brake pads and rotors in action. The first video clip will be of the front rotors and brakes, and the second clip will be of the rear rotors and brakes.